Hi there everyone and welcome to the UkeStuff channel and welcome to not quite an unboxing video of an ukulele. Now I do try to make it clear when I'm doing an unboxing video because I realize that there are some people that really don't like them. So I try to make it clear in the thumbnail and in the description that it's unboxing so you don't watch it if you don't want to. But if you do want to watch it, feel free to watch along. Now the instrument that we're about to take a look at is an instrument that's been out for a couple weeks. It's already been out on some of the major influencers' channels in the ukulele world. For me, I'm excited about it because not only do I get a chance to review it, but I get a chance to compare it with its kind of sister or brother model, as well as with some other models potentially. Now, this isn't quite an unboxing because I forgot to hit the record button as I was unboxing it. So I was talking to the camera and doing everything and then realized that the record button wasn't on. So it has been unboxed. So I've taken the ukulele out of its box and now what I've left with is the packet of stuff that comes with it and the ukulele itself. So let me start off by taking a look at the things that come with it. Incidentally, if you haven't figured out from the thumbnail or from the description, this is taking a look at the Enya Soprano Nova. I think they might even call it the Mini. But you get a tuner. I don't recall if my concert size one came with a tuner. It comes with a pack of Enya E6S strings. They're fluorocarbon. I like them. I've actually put them on some other ukuleles and I like them. Way long ago when I got my first Enya, I didn't like the fluorocarbons they were using at that time. I think they've changed the formula or they've just gone with little different strings. And you get access to OK Musician for some ukulele lessons. They also include a user's manual, which is kind of funny because there's really not that much to say in here, but I'll take a look at that later. It's always nice to see what companies are doing. And then they give you a little catalog of their different instruments that you can take a look at and you can sort of dream there with some of the neat things that Enya is doing. And that all comes in a plastic bag. So the real selling point is this instrument. Now again, it comes in a really kind of neat box, and unfortunately I didn't get a chance to see that. I can pull it off the floor if I need to, but really it's just coming out of a box, multicolored box, but I have not opened this yet. So just a loose bag, and then you have the case, and it's sort of like this ballistic case. It's not really ballistic, but it's kind of that foam. I've had sunglass cases that are sort of like this that protect your sunglasses, and Enya has changed some things. They've changed how the handle is attached. On one of my Enyas that I was actually at the Michigan Music Conference presenting on ukulele, as I was in the cold and I pulled my ukulele out of my car trying to walk over to where the Michigan Music Conference is held. When I did that with my gloves on, I actually ripped the handle right out of the case. And I let them know that, and not in an angry way. I just said, this is a problem, and they changed how that is. They've worked on the zippers so that they're easier to zipper through because that's been a complaint. And the other issue that I know that I brought up as well as some others is that the original case did not have a strap. And it does become annoying to be in an event and always have to carry an ukulele by its handle. Sometimes you want to carry it by the strap. Now, for the record, they've also changed this on the concert models. So if you buy a current concert model of the Enya Nova, you also get this updated case. So that's the first thing to let you know. So let's take a look at it and see what we've got. All right. Now, this first model of the Soprano is just in black. I do not know if it will come out in other colors, probably, but I don't know that. So let's take a look at what you get here. You get the gold tuners and sort of that swoopy headstock, open gold gear tuners. So you get those. They've changed the formulation, I believe, a little bit on these. There were a couple Enya Novas that started showing some fretwear. Most of the time, the fretwear was because people changed strings to, for example, Aquila reds because they like the look of red on the instrument. The problem with, for example, Aquila red strings is that they have metal fibers in it or metal dust in it. So that's sort of like taking a file to a plastic, and this also is mixed with carbon fiber. I think, what, 30% or something like that. But anyway, when you have that metal powder in that string, it eats away at the frets. That makes sense. So if you look at Magic Fluke, if you look at Outdoor Ukulele, which both sell plastic fretboards as well, you'll see that there's a warning to not use those sorts of strings. So if you are a person that wants a low G, you're going to have to look at perhaps modifying it for a uh, fluorocarbon low G, such as one from Living Waters. I think Worth has a fluorocarbon low G. You don't want wound, you don't want reds, and if you want red strings, take a look at the Aurora Super Nile Gut. Aurora Strings sells a Super Nile Gut set made by Aquila, but they're all red. You can buy those too. You won't have low G, but you could have that red look if you want it. Anyway, so they've changed the formulation to help out with the couple of cases where people are using the stock strings and they saw some wear. You still get the Enya sound hole on the front, and you get the basically a slotted bridge, really easy to change strings. It's still a compensated saddle. You'll notice there are no strap buttons anymore. So the idea is that you don't really need a strap button when you're playing this instrument. What if you want to add a strap button? I don't quite know yet. I don't quite know. I've on some of my other plastic ukuleles, I've added strap buttons, but it's a little different ball game there. So not quite sure yet. So, and then of course you get the front position markers. On a negative, there are no side position markers, so you have to be looking at your hands a little bit for that. But that's a real quick look at the Soprano Nova instrument. Now let's take a look at tuning it up real quick. I find that Enya strings tune up and hold pretty quick as well. Not all strings do. By the way, people often ask me about this tuner. It's the Jawum Smart Tuner. I definitely recommend it for any teacher that's tuning a bunch of ukuleles at one time, or if you have a number of ukuleles to tune in your house, it can be a good investment. If you only have one ukulele, it's probably overkill. They're not super expensive. They're like $70. And I know that's a lot for a tuner, but again, you can buy a clip-on tuner such as the Peterson that I think is like $65, so it's really not far off of that, but it can make tuning a real quick thing to do. Let's take a look. Yeah, some sustain. Now let's do Beethoven's Furlies. I guess one time I called it Mozart. I was just going and just my brain skipped. So I know it's Beethoven Furlies. Now let me go get my concert Enya Nova, and I'll just let you hear the difference really quickly. It's not a full review, but figured, hey, might as well get a chance to see both of them in this not quite an unboxing. Since I didn't let you see it come out of the box, I can at least do a mini comparison right away. Okay, here I am with my concert Enya Nova. This isn't the Acoustic Plus one that I also have, nor is it Franken Enya. Franken Enya is a special one that Enya sent to me to test to see how it would handle in the school environment if it was dropped. And I dropped it until it broke, and then dropped it some more and then glued it back together. Doesn't work quite perfectly, but it just is kind of proof of concept that you can solve most problems with an Enya Nova with some super glue or JB Weld. But anyway, so here is my concert version. The UkeStuff.info logo here is a Neck Illusions product that you can buy. They have it preset for this scale of the concert. And if you want to add things, there's all sorts of different images that you can put there. They did add dots there so that I could see where the frets are. If you are interested in buying that, make sure that you request that because it does help so you can see where your hands are at the position. This is the Snowden Symphony by Mark Pugh. Okay, it's finally stopped ringing, and here is the soprano. Yeah, it doesn't ring quite as long, and you wouldn't expect it to. So here they are together really quickly. You can see the size difference. I was really interested in what's going on with the neck. The width of the neck is exactly the same on the two. You're just dealing with a shorter scale. So that's kind of neat too. And one of the secrets with these, and part of the reason why they're so easy to play, is that they actually have a radius fretboard, and that really works out well. So even though it does tend to be sort of a narrow nut situation and the string spacing isn't tremendous compared to other ukuleles, it's still really easy to play, I think, because of that radius. So just wanted to let you see the two of them together. Watch for a full review, the Uke Guide review, and a 1-minute review of this Enya Nova Soprano in the future. All right, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. I hope you're having a great day, and I will be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.